Hey everyone, this is Kia, the owner of this channel, and so as many of you know, earlier this year, Monkey Jones, who is this YouTuber that I'm a huge fan of, basically he made this short film festival, which I made a short film for and submitted to him, but he didn't feature my short film in there. So I basically started acting really childishly, like I started like tweeting at him, basically demanding like what's going on, like why I didn't like make it there, and I even like made basically a YouTube video, and so the reason that I'm making this video is that I want to apologize. The thing is that my behavior was really childish, and yes, my behavior was really childish, and I really I should have like behaved better, and anything that I did could have been done more, I could have been more understanding. So the thing is that Monkey Jones basically made a video named The Art of Rejection, which was basically about me, but the thing is that I think that video was actually a really great video. I really agree with his message, of basically accepting rejection, using rejection in order to improve yourself. It really reminded me of this one Charles Bukowski quote that basically went like this. Like someone asked him, "Hey, how do you write? How do you create?" And Charles Bukowski basically responded to him as, "You don't try. That's very important, not to try, either for Cadillacs, creation, or immortality." Really reminded me of that, and that whole basically also, again, that whole concept of learning to lose. It's also like really reminded me of Implement's video, his Hungry Box video, which is this really great video. I actually like recommend that video. Like again, that message again of learning to lose in order to learn how to win. I think it's really conveyed better in that video. But all in all, now here's the thing. Again, this video, Monkey Jones' Art of Rejection, is a great video. I agree with 90% of it. And the thing is that there is this one part in the video that it becomes like really weird, that he basically started analyzing my tweets, and the thing is that at one point he just basically shows one of my tweets that and something like, "Hey, for all the people who supported me so far, thanks to you all," and said that, "Hey, nobody supported this kid." But the thing is that people did actually. When I basically started like tweeting all that crap, there were actually two people who started supporting me. One of them was this Twitter account named Neo which basically tweeted at me, said that, "Hey dude, why don't you like come to our website?" And I said that, "Yeah, sure." And the other one was this other person, Jack Frost, who basically just retweeted my tweet and basically, "Hey guys, just watch this video." And again, kudos to both of those guys. And here's the thing, at that point when I was like trying to like just tweeting, complaining more about that whole situation, I was really worried that I'm going to like annoy those two people, And another thing that basically Monkey like brought up was that that whole mist quote, those quotation marks that I used for the word mist. And here's the thing, because I basically used that one tweet, because here's the thing, anytime anything like this happens, like someone made a video and doesn't get featured, and they start to like to complain about it on Monkey Jones subreddit. Like there is always going to be that one person. There's always going to be that one person commenting that, "Yeah, dude, you didn't like submitted it on time." It's not just on my video. Anyone who basically complained about this always gets that one comment that said that, "Hey, dude, like you submitted it on time," or like he maybe missed it. And I basically was trying to like respond to those people. Like, "No, listen, dude, it's not that. I've submitted this thing 3 weeks before the deadline, And speaking of comments, let's talk about like some of the more interesting comments that I've got like under this video, and some of the more interesting comments that were under Art of Rejection video. Kia, you're awful, monkey. Me? I'm awful? Oh yeah, how am I awful? Kia, playing my video, showing my Twitter posts. You just wanted to make fun of me. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing though, like, if I manage, I've been making short films like since 2012, never managed to like win any award, you know. So the thing is that if I ever manage to get one, I'm going to give you this promise. I'm going to upload on this channel a parody of the Joker stare dance, you know, starring me. So, I don't know. Fights a guy with a knife for your life. Wow, that guy was a weirdo, huh? Yeah, there was like some like goofy delivery on the video, and I really wish I could have get these comments on the delivery of the lines of my short film, you know, in the actual film festival video, you know, but I have to live with this. Because here's the thing, the whole thing about this whole film festival that really annoyed me, and what I really actually thought was going on was that I don't know, I actually thought that maybe like my email like didn't reach him for some reason. That actually happened to me. Like I sent a bunch of people emails and they told me, dude, we didn't got them. You know, or I don't know, I thought that something weird was going on, you know, maybe like because you know, when I rendered out the video, I really didn't want it to like lose quality, so I rendered it at 4K, you know, on Resolve. So I thought that maybe the file of the video was somehow like too big for Monkey to download. Like I was like thinking something. And this guy, Demented Duskull, he basically commented really something interesting. He said that, I think maybe another way you could prevent this in the future would be if each correctly submitted film was given an email confirmation that their film was received. Well, here's the thing, actually I think it's a really great idea. You know, although like most of these film festivals like use bots, you know, and it's like really disingenuous, but the thing is that that's a really good idea, you know. But then again, okay, No McKinley commented, this guy lost friends, stop the polls, just give this mastermind the award, first place. And the thing is that here's the thing about, again, this whole miscommunication went on, is that I never said that, hey, my short film even like should have won or should have been in the award, you know, because I've lost friends. My argument was always that there were 3 requirements: submit before the deadline, which was, I believe, was 7th of February. Submit before the deadline. It should be either horror or romantic, and it should include the line "I love you." All right. My short film had all of this. It was submitted again 3 weeks before the deadline, and it had a better production quality. That's at least 50% of all short films that are currently featured in the festival. Now the thing is that most people would look at me and say that this guy is so weird, like, dude, this is like a freaking film festival, you know, you basically spend like an evening on this thing. And my response to those people was basically always that, listen, it wasn't just like time and effort, like I sacrificed a whole lot of stuff. I can't let all this be for nothing, you know. So that's why I always like brought up, hey, I lost friends for this. There was another comment on their Art of Rejection that is rather long, but is extremely interesting. You know, it has like both criticism for Monkey and me, you know, and I think it's really revealing. You know, it reveals about so many stuff, you know, so I have to like go through it. His name is literally that guy, you know, and he has commented, the video has a higher production quality than any other in the contest, talking about In the Dead of Night. You can hate the video itself, but the shot composition, illumination, equipment, the technical aspects of the short were relatively high for a Monkey Jones amateur contest. At the end of the day, it does look like a complex assembling of different people working together to make the shorts. So I think Kia is upset because, Monkey, you overlooked the hard work of many different people who did that short in order to upload the ones that took way less effort and weren't necessarily better. There were very bad shorts on the last contest. this video as well. But at the end of the day, amateur filming is cringy by definition. To be honest, the guy makes some sense, I think. The plot he wrote is cohesive, and every shot seemed prepared beforehand. It is also true in that his short was horror, which was a specific point of the contest, and yet the winning ones were purely comedy. Now, this is a point that I will return back to later. In the previous contest, I remember that a girl made a short animation about a magical girls, one that again you can love or hate. But in my opinion, had tons of effort into it. Animation is fucking hard. It takes time, and voice acting involves the collaboration of many people. So its fucking existence says a lot. It was also an original story with original lore and characters. You completely ignored it. I only know about it because I happened to saw it in a stream. In a way, you're not impartial at all in your selections. It's always the same kind of edgy style you personally like, not a really good way of judgment. I remember that one of your amateur videos you mentioned that one of your friends, I think it was Cobb, I don't know, lent you that weird mini car that you used with manual for your policeman action film. And I think he let you use it in his trailer or some shit. And at the end, he only appeared in one scene of the film for just a few seconds. In your own words, he wasn't very happy when he found out about that. Kia mentions that he lost friends during making of this film, and at the end of the short, in the thanks section, it says for a few seconds, and no thanks for Kessler and Onstad. Here's the thing, there is a interesting story about Kessler and Onstad. Because I don't want to go into it all. I don't want to say what happened during making In the Dead of Night, you know. Might go for it a little bit, you know, but I will go for them later on, you know, in future videos, you know, but, you know, that's why I think I'm defending the case. That's why I point out all the effort put into the video. I can easily could see how the short could create stage tension. Filming is a tedious process and it could create any kind of dumb drama. Just imagine, like, what if the cameraman, this part is a little bit, the cameraman cooked Kia with his ex-girlfriend and he decided to start a lawsuit against him or some shit. I think he meant, what if the cameraman caught Kia with his ex-girlfriend and he decided to start a lawsuit against him or some shit. This part is really eerie for me because some shit happened with the cinematographer of In the Dead of Night. Again, I don't want to go into it, but some dumb shit had happened that at the time I blamed it on the poor cinematographer, even though it was basically my fault. And the thing is that there is another, I don't want to go into it, but the truth of the matter is that In the Dead of Night that you're currently seeing is my second attempt. It was actually originally was supposed to be made for the previous short film festival, you know, but in the end I had to like make Insecticide, you know, which also that one had like also like a little bit of an interesting story behind it, but don't get me wrong, I think the way Kia got triggered with your retarded contest was kind of cringy, and this whole general conceit of the event is being stupid. But you're literally picking out YouTube drama with a dumb nobody while holding a channel with hundreds of subs. So you're clearly picking up on someone smaller than you and bragging about it. It almost feels like bullying SSY. I think it was way more clever when you roasted that Patreon subscriber who paid you to roast him because the drama was ironical and cocking him with Jeremiah is the Gamer was an original conceit. That was a really great video, by the way. I exactly remember what he's talking about. That was a really great video, along with The Mask of Monkey Jones, which was a really good roast of that whole bullshit Shane Dawson documentary. Now, you're literally YouTube dramaing with your retarded audience like an endless jest. Like the guy is mad because he did sacrifice thing for his stupid video, and quite honestly, really, you were pretty capricious about not posting it. Clearly, you took the things less seriously than him. In a way, I think you're jealous of him. Not for the general quality of the video, because it fucking sucks, but for his technical ability for making amateur film. Actually, you never really nailed the things like composition, montage, or camera work. Monkey Jones stops the schmooting, for instance, although it's a better video in general, takes way smaller risks in terms of film quality or acting. The camera never did any weird movement or composition. It only made a few panning every now and then. In general, it was about a man performing on camera and telling jokes, which isn't that different from your usual videos. Kia made a horror/dramatic action movie about a girl being abducted. He's talking about Sarah's Eyes, which was the first short film that I ever made for Monkey Jones. This guy, he knows his shit. So if the performance or sound/video quality are bad, it will be way more evident than if he stands still and making jokes in front of a camera and tongue-kissing Asperger. Again, the short sucks, but it does try to accomplish something very hard to pull out. It clearly has hours of work put into every shot, even if the final result gave you cancer, which is arguably a plus. Like, dude, come on, the film had a cute Asian girl on it and you wouldn't show it to us. You gay? Now, here's the thing that's really weird about this guy mentioned about Monkey Jones being like always jealous of the people who had like a better technical ability, because funny thing, Monkey Jones has this like really comical beef with Austin McConnell, which is also this YouTuber whose technical ability is way beyond anyone, basically. And even right now, if you go to Monkey Jones and Big's channel, he has this like one YouTube video on him that basically Monkey is just ranting that, hey, how did this guy like made this 45-minute video that he made out of phone calls, you know, and submitted as a feature documentary. And like even Biggs was like, dude, what the fuck, this is such a non-issue. Speaking of the whole the Monkey and Biggs show, they also like made in their last video, they also like kind of did a video on me. You know, they for a brief moment, for a couple of minutes, they also talk about me. And again, Monkey just goes really weird. Okay, so here's the thing. Also in the art of rejection, Monkey only like shows one of my Reddit posts that's only like has 2 upvotes. You know, and he completely misses my other poster that has like 10 upvotes. I know, 10 upvotes, it's not that much, you know, but again, it's really weird. Like, come on, dude, just show that fucking thing. Now, in the Monkey and Big's show channel, when he talks about me, there's this weird section that says that, by the way, did you know what that guy response was to my video? Monkey tells Biggs, and like Biggs is like, no, what did you say? And Monkey says that, yeah, he tweeted at me, he said that he really liked the video, he says that it was a great video, he agreed with like 90% of it. That guy, he clearly doesn't have any like social awareness. It's a terrible like Monkey impression, I know, but whatever. And again, it's not the behavior. It's a kind of behavior that I like expect from someone like Ethan Klein. Believe it or not, you know, I'm really happy with all of this, with the result. You know, of the result of all of this. I never cared about winning. I just wanted In the Dead of Night to be among those videos. As petty as it sounds, as small as it sounds, it meant a lot for me, you know. And yeah, I never even like cared about winning. Again, I was pretty sure, I was damn straight sure that This Is Jeffrey would win, you know, because that video, let me be honest, that was the best video. That was the best video in the whole contest. Like that shit can be like submitted to freaking Oscars. You know, that's how good it was. But I don't know. And about that whole winning, about that whole straw poll, there is this one YouTuber named Nicholas Cruiser who made this really great video about like how there is like cheating right now going on in the freaking straw poll. You know, there is this one YouTuber who made this. I don't want to like stir up drama, you know, so I'm not gonna say this YouTuber's name, you know, because I don't want you guys to like whatever. You know, I don't want to stir up any drama, you know, but this YouTuber basically who made this really super low effort black and white short film, you know, he basically boosted himself up, you know, through that straw poll, you know, and I looked at his short film and it wasn't even horror or romantic, you know, and somehow he's there, you know, but somehow he fucking won. When Monkey made Art of Rejection and basically featured my video in the end, there were basically three responses. The first type of response was people, considerable amount of people, and I'm not flexing, I'm really sorry if it comes out as if I'm flexing, but I'm not. A considerable amount of people were like, hey, this is actually a good video. You know, there were considerable amount of people who said that, alright? Second type of people, the people who said that, oh fuck this video is the fucking worst, you know, and the third type of people, alright, were the people who said that, hey, fuck this video, because it had this problem, you know, and those are more important for me than the first type of responses. You know, those are the type of responses that I need right now in order to better myself in the future, you know. So there is that, you know, and here's the thing, again, I don't want to go back to it, I know I apologize for it, no one even cared about me, unless, no one even knew my name until I started complaining, you know, no one even cared about me until I put on this mask of complaining, you know, so there is that. Those people who basically responded that says that, hey, this is a good video, I like this video, I love you guys. And to the people who said that, hey, I fucking hate this video, alright? I love you guys too. That's it. Believe it or not, I'm really content with this response that this video got. I love them all, good or bad. You know, and to Monkey, again, to Monkey, you know, in regard to him saying that I don't have any social awareness, you know, because of my reaction to Art of Rejection. Here's the thing, dude, with all due respect, you know, because I have actually still a whole lot of respect for you, you know, is my social awareness less than the social awareness of the guy who proposed to the girl that everyone knew was a goddamn pedophile? You know, again, I'm really upset about that whole situation. I don't want to rub it off against Monkey's face, you know, but the thing is that, dude, it's not about me not being socially aware, you know, it's more being me, you know, just being content with everything that happened, you know. But in the end of the day, you have to understand that it really meant a world for me when my favorite YouTuber featured my stupid short film on his YouTube channel, even though it basically just wanted to roast it. And I didn't have to pay $100 like that other guy in order to be roasted, you know. So there is that. And here's the thing, I know it's sound really bitter. You know, I know it sounds really disrespectful, and I'm sorry for it, but the thing is that his kind of behavior, Monkey Jones' kind of behavior, is the kind of behavior that I expect from a guy like Ethan Klein of H3H3, you know. And again, I think my biggest mistake, more than me complaining, more than me acting so childishly, was expecting more from Monkey. And I even said it in the comments, this whole freaking festival really meant a lot for me, because it wasn't run by SJWs, it wasn't run by a goddamn corporation, you know. And again, my biggest mistake, I think, in the end of the day, was that I expected more from Monkey, and I shouldn't have. Again, I'm sorry, thank you guys for staying so far. Again, I'm just gonna say that, hey Monkey, hey everyone, I'm sorry for my childish behavior. I'm sorry for the tweet that I made. I take back that one YouTube video that I made, and yeah, by the way, hopefully this is going to be the last video I made regarding this whole drama. You know, I know he's going to like respond. I know he's going to like respond in the future. I don't care. It doesn't matter. But the thing is that hopefully this is going to be, and there's going to be new content. There's going to be another short film coming soon. But there's going to be a content coming more soon that are not going to be short films. You know. So there's that.